Okay, today, Dhamma lessons from the Dhammapada stories. Number 6. The story of Kāḻa Thera. Subha Nupasai Viharanda Indari Yesu Asahuda Bhojana Mija Matin Yo Kusita Hina Viriyan Danwe Pasahati Maro Wado Rokan Wa Dobalan. Just as a storm throws down a weak tree, so does Maras overpower the man who lives for the pursuit of pleasures, who is uncontrolled in his senses, immoderate in eating, indolent and dissipated. Asubha Nupasai Viharanda Indari Yesu Susan Wuda Bhojana Mija Matinyo Sada Arada Viriyan Danwe Napasahati Maro Wado Selan Wa Papadan. Just as a storm cannot prevail against a rocky mountain, so Mara can never overpower the man who lays meditating on the impurities, who is uncontrolled in his senses, moderate in eating, and filled with faith and earnest effort. This is the translations of those stanzas. When the Buddha gave these stanzas, when the Buddha gave those stanzas in Saint-Sapa forest, monastery in Siddhabhya city, Siddhabhya country. Regarding Kāḻa and Kāḻa, two brothers. Okay, there are two brothers, namely Kāḻa and Kāḻa in Siddhabhya city or Siddhabhya countries. They are rich men. Their business is trading. From time to time, they carry a lot of goods and sell to the other country. Go to the other country to sell those goods or properties. Okay? Then they also bought many properties from the other city or countries, then bring back to their country and sell. Actually, they have three brothers. The eldest brother name is Kāḻa. Then the one elder brother name is Kāḻa. Then the youngest brother name is Kāḻa. So the Kāḻa and Kāḻa went to the other country to buy many goods or property, then bring back to their country. Then Kāḻa sell those goods in his cities. Then one day, Kāḻa and Kāḻa went to Savatthi city to sell their goods and maybe to buy the goods from the Savatthi country. When they reached the Savatthi city, then they rest near Savatthi city, between the Savatthi city and the Jetavana monastery. That means they stop their carrots, okay? They are chariots, together with 500 chariots, 500 cars now, okay? Trucks, 500 trucks between Jetavana monastery and Savatthi city. When they are resting in this area, so in the evenings, many people from Savatthi city, especially Arya disciples from the Savatthi city, went to Jetavana monastery to listen to the Dhamma from the Buddha. Then Mahākāla and Sulakāla saw the people who are going to the Jetavana monastery from Savatthi city. Then Mahākāla asked, where are you going? Then we will go to Jetavana monastery to listen to the Dhamma from the Buddha. Oh, if it is so, then I will also follow with you to listen to the Dhamma from the Buddha. Then Mahākāla followed with them, and maybe he sat down at the corner of the audience in the Dhamma hall. Then when the Buddha was giving the Dhamma talk, then the Buddha knew his temperament and nature. That's why maybe referring to Mahākāla, the Buddha gave the special Dhamma regarding the danger of sensual pleasures. Okay, Kamana Adinava Katha. Then after listening to the Buddha's Dhamma, then Mahākāla feel some way got the sense of urgency. Okay? Or we must go to the other existence without bringing any properties, any relatives. No property will follow with us. No relatives can follow with us to the other existence, the other life. Okay? All must abandon in this life. Then it is better to ordain, to practice meditations. Then he decided to ordain. Then after, the finishing the Dhamma talk, many people also go back to the city. Then Mahākāla remained in the Jetavana monastery. Then he approached the Buddha and he requested for his ordination. Pandit, please allow me to ordain. Then the Buddha also asked, do you have anyone to take permissions for ordinations? Then yes, I have one younger brother here. Then go and ask him permissions. Okay, go and ask the permission from him. Then he go and discuss with his brother. Then his brother prevented not to ordain many times. No, I have already decided to ordain. Then finally, okay, his brother cannot prevent his elder brother. Then, okay, he allowed his brother for ordinations. Then he also decided, okay, then if he ordains, I also should ordain together with him. But later, I will try him to disrobe together with me. With the intentions, he also ordained together with his elder brother Mahākāla. So Mahākāla and Sulakāla, two brothers ordained under the Buddhas together. After ordinations, the Mahākāla asked the Buddha, what kinds of duty do we need to fulfill in the Buddha's dispensation? Then the Buddha explained, there are two duties. Okay, Kantha Dura learning and teaching Pariyati, the Buddha's teaching. This is called Kantha Dura. Vipassana Dura, the Vipassana Dura me practicing or Samatha and Vipassana meditations. This is called Vipassana Dura. The me one duties of learning and teaching the Buddha's teaching. Another duty is a duty of practicing meditation. Okay, when the Buddha answered those two duties, then Kāḻa decided, I ordained in my old age. That is why I cannot study the Pariyati for a long time. So I will fulfill the duties of practicing meditation. So please teach me meditations and the becoming of Arahanta. Then the Buddha also taught the meditations and the realization of Nibbana, and he can become Arahanta step by steps. Then, after learning the meditation practice from the Buddha, then he also fulfilled the one Dhutanga, Susana Dhutanga, austere practice or ascetic practice. The by staying in the cemetery, Susana Dhutanga. There are 3 watches in one night. The first watch from 6 to 10 p.m. Then 10 to 2 a.m. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the middle watch. Then 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is called the last watch. The Pathama Yama, Majjhima Yama, and Pachima Yama. Then Mahākāla, when all Bhikkhu Sangha sleep in their kuti, then after maybe when the middle watch, then he went to the cemeteries. Then he stayed in cemetery, practiced his meditation in middle watch, Majjhima Yama. Then in the last watch, before Bhikkhu getting up from sleeping, then he came back to the monastery early. In this way, he was practicing meditation in cemetery for a long time. Okay, briefly. Then one day, he asked the lady, Kāḷa, who is taking care of the cemetery. Okay? Her duty is when the dead body comes to the cemetery, then he trying to burn those dead body. Then Mahākāla met with this lady, and one day he also asked this lady, when the suitable corpse, dead body comes to the cemetery, please let me know to develop Asubha meditations. In this way, okay? Then one day, one young girl passed away suddenly from the city. Then she is very beautiful. Then when the relatives sent her dead bodies to the cemetery, then before burning her dead body, the Kāḷa, who is taking care of the cemetery, informed Mahākāla. He has one dead body. You can come here to develop Asubha meditation. This is suitable for you. Then what happened? The Then he went to develop Asubha meditations. Then when he saw this lady, this girl's dead body, she is quite beautiful, but she also passed away. Okay, then I will go and meditate. When you burn her dead body, please let me know. Then okay, then he is meditating in his place. Then when the Kāḷa prepares to burn her dead body, then she also informed her Kāḻa. Then he came to this place. Then when she burned her dead body, just now her body is quite beautiful. But when she burned her dead body with the fire, as soon as she burned, what happened? Her body became ugly, became skinless. Then during this period, Kāḻa also developed Asubha meditation. Anicca Sankhara Upadavaya Dhammino Upejaitawa Nirojanti Te Sanupa Samo Sukho. What is the meaning? All formations are impermanent. Their nature is to arise and vanish. Having arises, they cease. Their appeasement is blissful. Their appeasement means there's no sankhara, no formation, no nama rupa is peaced. Okay? Blissful. That means there's no nama rupa, there's no formation in Nibbana. So Nibbana is blissful, peaceful. Then he contemplates Asubha meditation, Vipassana. Okay, Vipassana meditations, paying attention her dead body. When he contemplates Asubha meditations on her dead body, paying attention her ugliness of dead body, then very soon he became Arahanta together with Patisambhida, analytical knowledge. Okay? On the other hand, his younger brother, Kāḻa, although he ordained without faith. That's why he is always thinking about her or his wives and also family members. He wants to disrobe, he wants to go back and meet. I ordained as a bhikkhu, it is very difficult to stay as a bhikkhu, etc. He has 2 wives. Kāḻa has 2 wives. Then Majjhima Kāḻa has 4 wives. And Mahākāla has 8 wives. He has 2 wives. Then Mahākāla practiced meditation diligently. Now he became Arahanta together with Patisambhida Jnana. But he is still thinking about his 2 wives and children. Then he wants to go back to his country. Okay? Then he is thinking about his family and sensual pleasure. Or he is thinking about the beauty of his wives, etc. Then difference. But Mahākāla is practicing Asubha meditation diligently. He also got his sense door, etc. Is it? Or difference. Finally, he became Arahanta. But he is still Purusana. With only just 1 vasa, okay? Only just 1 vasa, then he became Arahanta. But Kāḻa is still Purusana. Then after becoming Arahanta of Mahākāla, then the Buddha also arranged to go to Siddhavya country together with many bhikkhu sanghas. Then when the Buddha went to Siddhavya country together with bhikkhu sangha, then they stayed in Sainsapa forest. Or Sainsapa is a kind of tree. I don't know in English. They stayed in the Sainsapa forest monastery together with bhikkhu sangha. Then Kāḻa Kāla's wives, 2 wives, have the news. The Buddha is coming to our city together with Bhikkhu Sangha or together with our husband. Then we will go and catch our husband. We were trying our husband to disrobe. Then they invite the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha for alms food. Then the Buddha also accepted. Then Kāḻa asked Kāḻa to prepare the seats for Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha in their house. Kāḻa went to his house to prepare. Then when he was preparing together with his ex-wife, what happened? Then his ex-wife, joke him and don't listen whatever he say. Finally, they try their husbands to disrobe. Then wear the white color robes. Then we will prepare the seats for Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha. Please go to the monastery to invite Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha. Then his 2 wives make him disrobe. Already become a layperson again. But he is not shameful. Why? Since beginning, he has no face for ordination. Because of condition, he ordained. But when he meet with his wives, then he also disrobed. After disrobing also, he was not shameful. In this way. Then he invited the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha and finished the meal in Kāḻa's house. Then Kāḻa's wives also heard the news. Kāḻa's wives make him disrobe, their husband to disrobe. Then we will also try our husband to disrobe. Then they also, 8 wives, they also invited the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha for alms food in next day. Then Bhikkhu Sangha and Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha also went to their house briefly, Then what happened? Then after eating, they said the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha, Bhante, you should go back to the monastery and rest. Then we want Kāḻa's Dhamma talk or Anumodana talk for us. So please leave Kāḻa's in our house for giving Anumodana talk. Then the Buddha also allowed and went back to the monastery. That time, the other bhikkhu confused. Why? The Buddha allowed him to give the Dhamma talk, to stay together with his ex-wives. Yesterday just happened, Kāḻa disrobed because of his ex-wives. Then when they are talking, when they are having conversation with each other, then the Buddha talk this stanza to those bhikkhu. Those bhikkhu. Then Kāḻa is not like Kāḻa. Then Kāḻa is different from Kāḻa. Then the Buddha taught this stanza to those bhikkhus. Subha nupa saying viharanta indriye su asamutan bhojana mija matenyon kusitan hina viriyan danwe pasahati maro wa dorukhan wa dobalan. Just as a storm thrown down a weak tree, so does Maras overpower the man who lives for the pursuit of sensual pleasures, who is uncontrolled in his senses, immoderate in eating, indolent and dissipated. This is the right translation. Subha Nuba saying viharandami, the person is thinking about sensual pleasures in his mind. When he see, for example, the beautiful girl, then pay attention her appearance, body, maybe hand or leg, etc. Then she is quite beautiful, she is very beautiful, etc. Or only he is thinking about the beauty of the girl, etc. Is it? Then that means he is developing Subha Nosati, not Asubha Nosati. Subha Bhavana, not Asubha Bhavana. Is it? Then like Sulakala. Sulakala is thinking about his ex-wives, etc. Indeed, Asahudan, or he don't got his sense doors. Okay? There's 6 doors. You know, eye door, ear door, nose door, tongue door, body door, and heart door, mind doors. Okay? Then always, okay, watching or listening, or, okay, also thinking about the beauty of his wives. Then he don't got the sense doors. Then another one, Bosna Misa Martinyo, he have no moderation in eating. Okay, that's why when they are eating the food, she should pay attention the disgusting or repulsiveness of the food, etc. But he don't pay attention in this way. There's a moderation in eating meat. When he receive the food, when he eat the food, he only just receive and eat according to suitable amount of the food. Also, when he is eating the food, he also reflect on the food. I am eating the food for the practice of meditation, for the fulfillment of the Buddha's teachings, not for enjoyment or sensual pleasure, etc. Or if they are eating in this way, then they are eating moderation in eating. But the Sulakala don't have moderation in eating. That's why here Bhojana Micha Matenyo and moderate in eating. Then Kusita Hina Viriya, sure, he is also lazy. He is also indolent. He doesn't want to practice meditation. Only just thinking about sensual pleasure, kama vitaka, vyabhada visaka, vihinda vitaka, etc. Then in every bodily posture, he does not practice meditation. Okay, what happens? When the kilesa arise, here we use kilesa mara, okay? Kilesa arise, then he cannot control. He immediately disrobe and become their husbands again. Okay? Then Mahakala is different. Asubha Nupasing Viharata. Mahakala always developing Asubha Bhavana in the cemetery. Then when he is developing Asubha Bhavana in cemetery, sure, he will not remember his ex-wives. The Indiya Susamuda, he also got his sense doors. Only just put inside his meditation object. Bhosna Misa Matinyo, moderate in eating. When he eat the food, he also reflect on the food. This is not for enjoyment or sensual pleasure, only just for practices or meditations. Sada Arada Viriya, he also have the strong faith and diligent effort. Then we napasati maro wadose lan wa papadan. With the practice of meditation diligently, what happened? He became Arahanta together with Patisambhita knowledges. That's why, although they trying to persuade Mahakala, their ex-husband, then his mind is not shaken because of his ex-wives. Is it? Then, what happened? When the Buddha gave this stanzas to the bhikkhu, then his ex-wife trying to catch Mahakala, trying their ex-husband to disrobe. That time he also realized, then he fly and break the roof and flies to the Buddha, then fall down near the Buddha and pay homage to the Buddha's food. Then at the end of the stanza, then then the Buddha also recite this stanza, then the recitation of the stanza end. Then Mahākāla also reached there. Then the end of the stanza, many listeners became Sotapanna, Arya, etc. Okay? Then by listening to those stanzas, then you should develop Asubha meditations. You should also guard your sense door, put your mind inside meditation object. When you are eating, you should also reflect moderation in eating. Okay, you should also reflect on eating. I am eating the food not for enjoyment or sensual pleasure, for the practices of meditations. Then Saddha Arada Virya, you should also have the faith. You should also have faith or saddha, confidence, and kammat at result. Another way, when you become noble person, then you also have the Lokottara faith on the three trapejans. Then you also practice meditations diligently. At the times, although the strong winds come, the storm comes, the very, strong trees cannot fall down. In the same way, although the kilesa mara, only kilesa comes, but the weak kilesa cannot make you to disrobe or to fall down from the Buddha's dispensation. Okay? Then like Mahākāla, not like Sulakāla. So by knowing this stanza, then may be able to follow the Buddha's instructions, may be able to practice the three trainings until you realize Nibbana. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana Pesya hotu. Sadhu sadhu anumodami. Sadhu anumoditavam. Khammami khamitavam. Sukhi hotu, Nibbana Pesya hotu.